Guys, one thing you got to be mindful when you're dealing with occult families, especially them good old cult families with the capital G. Um, and I hate to say it like this, but you gotta be careful when they have their kids around, especially when they have their kids around your kid. Um, these families will use their children as pawns. Yeah, yeah, they'll be the type of people that if they have some kind of problem with you, they will have one of their kids, or more, but at least one, be bad around your house, around you. And they won't do anything. They'll ignore it. They'll be the kind of family that'll just ignore their kids while they run around and just like mess up your house, and they won't discipline them or they won't correct any bad behavior. And like I said, in fact, they'll be the type that actually will encourage that. So you'll have to step up and say something. And of course, when you do, they'll paint you as some kind of mean person. Oh, they yelled at my kid. And I'll give you a story. So we have family friends come over, some good old family friends. And their kids are playing in the backyard with my boy. At the time, he's like 3 years old. And playing with a T-ball, whacking a T-ball. Well, one of the girls, one that's usually a troublemaker, she's hitting the ball. And I notice she's doing this thing. My son's infatuated with this T-ball. He's really excited. And I notice she's got the ball on the tee, and she's waiting until my son gets as close as possible to the tee, and then cracks the ball as hard as she can. Now, I caught it one time, and the first time I gave her some grace, and I said, that could have been an accident, but I'm going to keep an eye on it just in case. Oh, well, what do you know it? What a coincidence, right? Second time comes around, same thing. Waits for my son to get as close as possible and then cracks the ball as hard as she can. So the second time I get on to her. I tell her, I saw what you did, and I don't appreciate that. In fact, you're the older of the two kids around here, and I'm expecting you to be a leader and to watch out for these kids. And when you act like that, you are not being responsible. She did not like that. She pouted off, probably told her mama about it, and her mama probably had a fit. But I bring up this story to warn you and to give you some insight so you can be aware that these are some things that these sick, good old occult families will do.